Mayday! Mayday! This is Fox 29. I've been hit. I require an emergency landing permit. Is anyone there, for God's sake? Mayday! Mayday! Damn it! This crap doesn't work. Hold on, sweetie. We'll get out of this alive. We are invincible! I'm Joe Kowalski, U.S. Air Force 2nd Lieutenant. And who are you, Private? I know this place, but I don't know you. What are you, a mute? Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a nightmare. Is this station yours? What a mess you've got here. Time to take care of this old airstrip. After that, I might introduce you to some business. But first, show me what you're made of. Go and check that barn. I'm sure old Toey is still there, and I'll need help from the both of you. Now, march on. Yes, sorry. Good luck.
Hello there, viewers. How are you doing? Hopefully doing well, and welcome back to Gas Station Simulator, where a lot of things have actually happened. I spoke a lot. I did an entire episode. Come to editing, and I edited it, checked it twice, as I normally do, which takes time, mind you, and then rendered, uploaded complete. Went to actually go off and do something else, saved as you normally would do on YouTube, and it saves it as private. And then I came back to do my check on the actual upload and everything else. Somehow, and I don't know how, and it's a one-off, so I haven't gone blazing at YouTube, but the actual video quality was destroyed. I edit my dark parts in my videos to the point where I can actually see it, because I use two screens when I'm actually editing. The first screen comes up and shows you the normal actual gameplay, and it's small, so I use my second screen for the actual video preview, and that shows me everything, and it's better than the mini preview, so I go off on that. So if it's dark on that screen, I need to lighten it. If it's not, it's fine. But when I looked at the video from YouTube, the dark bits were darker. I don't know what the hell happened. They just destroyed dark bits. So that is the explanation of that gone. But who the heck is this Jolly Roger? Right. So, if you made it to this point, you would have actually seen at the beginning of this episode him crash landing with his plane, which is this beauty, in a lovely cutscene. And this is indeed the airstrip DLC. I did actually cave and bought it. The reason being is because I thought, you know what, let's just give it a try. There's been a lot of updates with the whole entire game recently, so I thought it'll be fine. And now I have to actually repair his plane with, you guessed it, duct tape. So let's go ahead and do this then. And there's been a few other changes as well in the actual game. New things have actually come about, which is fantastic, and I love me some new things because it means new content and of course probably a new part of a
Need more
storyline,
tape? There you go.
which is fantastic. There we go, thank you very much. And I showed all that, but now I have to go ahead and redo all that. So if I sound a bit bothersome in my voice, it's not because of the game.
There's still a bit left.
It's the fact that thanks to YouTube and whatever happened, I have to do this whole entire thing again. And of course, doing that, I have missed out the beginning of this DLC properly. But I have to, of course, go ahead and find a clip from somewhere, copy that.
Need more tape?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then, of course, get to this bit. Well, when I actually loaded up this save, I was hoping to actually have the beginning of this guy's entrance coming in, but unfortunately it wasn't. But it did actually show.
You finished? Not great. Not terrible. But it looks like you're not a useless loafer after all. I could use a runway to take off, friendo. Can you make it work? And relax. You're not doing it for free.
Alright, there we go. Task complete. He is now ready to fly with duct tape attached. So you'll see a bit of him actually talking about fixing the plane, but it's dark. So hopefully you're all catched up with this DLC. There is of course other things to catch up on at the garage. But let's get on with this DLC first. I did clean up this whole area. Got a brand new vehicle over here. Cleared these two vehicles out of the way. Tried to scoop up the sand piles. And that's it really, so far. So now it is down to the computer and airstrip DLC, and of course buying my first airstrip, which is 250 blueprints free. I don't know what they are, so hopefully he can tell me later on. Here we go.
Thanks a lot. Looks like I've got everything. But partner, this airport is just perfect for a stopover. How about expanding your business with some exotic goods? I deal with transportation of, let's say, various goods myself. I have a few contracts abroad, and I can send word to them. Here, take this device. Let's keep in touch. More details later. I've seen you got some martial wands here. Will you help an old blind fella take off safely?
Alright, communication device obtained, and now I have to choose a difficulty. I don't know what the difficulties mean on this. It doesn't give a description, but by looking at the foreground, it looks like I get something out of this. Easy, tiny little bit, normal, moderate stuff, but I get the good stuff on hard. I'll go for normal first.
Come on, friendo. Where should I go?
Alright, I will let you know. Of course, come this way. Come on. And he's diverting, so let's this way.
I'm too blind for this.
Yes, I know you are. Straighten up this way. Straighten up, straighten up. Straight, 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 straighten up. There we go. And lift off. There we go.
Going after all the treasures of this world.
Mini game finished successfully. Brilliant. Now I have to clean up the garbage from inside the barn. Okay. And that is this lot. Right. I'll go ahead and do that then. Done. By fixing spot using your PC. I'll do that when it's daytime. In the junkyard, I have got this beauty going on. So I need to select the contract, which is this one. So I need to complete it by putting more parts onto the actual car. So that is the right door. Unfortunately, I haven't got any blues, which it's asking for. I've only got golds so far, so unfortunately, it's got to have a gold door. Alright, so I need to have this colour with... Can't see all the selections. Now I can. That is flames and you. There we go. Which is all the car. You, and you. Then decals is artistic. So let's have you there. We don't see it ever again, so I'm not going to be, you know, worried about how it actually looks, as long as it just ticks all the boxes, which it does. And apply. There we go. Now let's go and fix the car up with the alien device. So there. And come on, select the door. Thank you. The bonnet. And of course the door here. And that's it. There we go. Job's a good one. Should be. Spoiler. There we go. Exhaust is outside. There we go. Fantastic. So I can go and complete 2 contracts because I've got this golden car here, which is fantastic. And El Dimino, is that how you actually say it? The O just gets me, because if I'm saying it right, it sounds like an E. Right, so contract filling time, which means contracts over here. That is that. So complete. Oh, it needs a car. Okay, so I have to select it. I've already selected this one. Complete. Success. Brilliant. So what I need to do then with this car is, no, not open that. F and platform 1. There we go. I have to select it within here. Hi. So this car is for this. Oh, I'm missing a part. That's what it is. Right. There we go. Brilliant. So everything should be okay. Yep. Right. There we go. And there you go. That is so easy. done. Done and done, which is fantastic. So, there are actual things that got missed when YouTube did its stupid thing.
We're becoming more and more famous. Legend.
Which, I don't know what was going on. So, fame. We are now up to level 25. We've got more contracts coming in, which is awesome. Deliveries. We have unlocked, I do believe, 1 to 3 states, which is this one over here, this one over here, and this one over here. I do believe I was only on these two.
What we drive says a lot about who we are.
Yep, and it did actually say that I should be getting better drivers as well. Well, I'm not. As you can see, 60% success. Yeah, that's not happening. And I have gone ahead and upgraded the chemical bath, which is up here. Got 2 of them. There's a third one. Of course, goes there. I've got 2 of them, so more space, and of course, it's quicker as well. And I do believe unlocked more storage as well, so I got more parts to be held here, which is awesome. I'll ignore them. And for the actual storyline for the junkyard, I have to accumulate earnings of 25,000. I had a phone call from my uncle, and he said, right, to prove that this place is spot on, you have to come up with that amount of money. Thank you. Didn't give me a deadline, which is awesome. And for the main storyline of the actual gas station, I had to show the brand new, thank you, the brand new pricing system. So, I did complain that this is actually in the way of the doorway. It should be over here or over here. But if you go up to it and you click on it, depending on your gas station, you can actually set your prices higher or lower, and you do get traffic influence. So let's go into that. So time, of course, how long it actually takes to fill up a car is neutral at the moment. My popularity is high, so that is causing the traffic flow to be higher. Fuel price is low, so that is, of course, giving me a better traffic flow. Decorations, landmarks, and events happening. And of course, the higher these go, this current traffic goes higher. If it's on low, you're going to see low traffic. Medium flow of traffic. Very high means I'm very busy. So I'm going to have a lot of cars coming in and filling up. So that is the gas station caught up, the junkyard caught up. Now let's go back to the airstrip DLC part. Now everything should be actually caught up, and this is all new. So let's go ahead and buy the fixing spot, which is upgrades, airstrip, and this one. So shelves for storing duct tape, fuel dispenser, and a fuel tank. Okay, let's go ahead, do that, And now on, I'm going to try my best to do everything when it's actually light. So, order duct tape from the PC, okay? That is deliveries, parts, and going to cars. So let's go ahead and get a few of them. There we go. So, what do I need? I need just... Wow, I need quite a bit. So, 48 tyres as well. Actually, no, correction. There is more to actually show for the actual garage. Right, it's not much. The cinema I haven't really touched, really. I need to do an episode on that fully. So if we go over here, I have changed the actual restocking so the employees can actually now do it all. And I am doing a planned restock for every single shelf. And an employee has to actually go ahead and restock the shelves accordingly. And they're not really doing it at the moment. And of course, what else do I have to show? I think that's it, really. I know they've done a new balance update to the game recently as well. Okay, wow. I wish I was actually still recording, but someone actually won on the lottery. I put the lottery as 50k, and I actually got back about 66,000, and it still paid out the 50k to the winner. So I'm up in the money, and that money is going to be gone soon. So I need fuel for the airstrip. There we go. Task complete. I have to wait. So whilst that is actually occurring, I can go ahead, bounce over here. Yep. And actually, I can't restock. So let's see. Decorations, landmarks. As you can actually see, I still need quite a few. So the whale statue, 50k. See what I mean? Seriously? What? A whale statue? That's new. And the missing link. Okay. 17k. Who the heck are you? The golden driller. Yeah, you're new. And an antique vacuum cleaner. Yeah, let's get that. Because it's cheap as molasses. Vintage car. Let's get that because it's cheap. Then the Dino Rancho. Keep forgetting about that. And a... what now? Yeah, a long dog. Red rocket chair. Windmill. I don't see anything. Is that a new part to wait, why is this? Well, I don't know what's actually going on with this area. It is 0 out of 4. And the description tells me nothing. So I'm going to buy it because it's cheap. Now, not enough blueprints. Ah, right. I only can get this landmark if I get blueprints for it. Same for you. So this is the airstrip DLC, basically. And I have to get blueprints. Oh, wow. That looks awesome. Right. Let's go over. I wasted enough time. and fill up the small tank I got here. Hopefully I can upgrade soon. Got the money now. So, there you go. Fill that up. And you, I will place, there we go, the duct tape. Wait for a signal from Joe. Okay. I will go and wait for a signal from Joe. I know that this episode is definitely all over the place. I do apologise for that. The actual first episode, what I did on this was, well, a good enough episode, shall I say. And then, of course, finding out that YouTube mucked up, it just made me a bit like, ugh. You know when you have to redo something because of outside forces, you just get down and it makes you feel a little bit depressed. So that's how I feel. I felt good about the last episode and actually showed a lot off as well. And I liked the end product. And now that I'm doing it all over again, let's get you sorted out, shall we? Because of something else's fault. It could have been mine, how I've done things, but I've always done it that way anyway, so I just don't know. So it's a bit daunting that I have to do it all over again, and actually instead of showing you the content, I'm describing the content. You're here to see the content, not for someone to actually stand there and go, right, this is this is that. It feels like a museum tour that way. I've never liked them, to be honest. But at least I've actually caught up to this point and actually showed off everything that actually gone on in that video, which is fantastic. So now is basically me waiting for contact from Joe.
Here's Fish. I'm reporting to the aquarium. Over. The code is Charlie Mike. I repeat, Charlie Mike. Over. Ah, it's you. Straight to the point. You need to invest a couple of bucks in that airstrip. I've talked with some pilots, and they promise to be regulars at your place. They'll bring you a lot of interesting stuff to trade. Maybe you can get me a few bottles of tequila from their deliveries. I need them for something. I'll give you something in return. Don't you think I'm some kind of a miser? Take care, partner.
Okie dokie. Right, getting more deliveries. It's getting night time. Wow, you really picked the right time. Okay, looking at the footage, I've got enough for this episode. So at the moment, I'm just saving up money to actually complete the junkyard mission. The normal gas station missions are over, unless they bring out new ones. The cinema, I need to do a little bit more on, but it's not as fun as the other DLCs nor the main game. So that's unfortunate. But for this episode, this is indeed the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and I've been informative enough to allow you to catch up with what's been happening with this actual series and gameplay. And you know what, before you go, I'm going to check on upgrades. Oh yeah, management.
Don't you need
This
any help?
has actually
I'm already
changed.
rested.
You go into management, you got the map, and this has actually changed quite a lot. Instead of shutting down the whole entire Workstation, it's just 1 or 2 you're shutting down. That's how it looks at the moment. And then we go to management again. We've got traffic, and that gives you, oh, extremely high, because everything's perfect. Brilliant. And then
Drink something.
stats. I don't. Overall cost. Wow. Yeah. That doesn't look right, does it? I don't know, to be honest. Right, so I need upgrades, and that is junkyard. I am looking for office, I do believe. Oh, that's a lot of money.
A car should be treated
3 new
as
states
a
and
member
2
of the
more
family.
market slots. Okay. The car exhibition, 2 new slots. I'm not really selling cars at this moment in time. More space and additional platform to customize Rex. Oh, how much money have I got? Just got enough. Let's get that one then. Yep, that definitely looks better. Oh, wow, yeah. So I've got another bay to work with. So I've got one here, and then, of course, the photo shoot area. That's not being sold. That's only there for storage once a contract comes through. I've decided not to actually sell cars because you don't get a lot for selling the cars. Even though they're gold, you still get round about the same amount of money as you would do if the car was blue or a wreck. So, yeah, that's that. There you go. All caught up and all done for this episode. So please remember, I appreciate you all, and you'll see me in the next one.